everyone, welcome to Fine Dining with me, your chef, Corey Fine. For the third episode, I will be cooking spaghetti and meatballs, Texas toast, and a vegetable medley. For the dish for this episode, you will need Steamers by Green Giant, it's a vegetable medley, thin spaghetti, Texas toast, and you need garlic powder, onion powder, crushed red peppers, and oregano to put in the meatballs. For the meatballs, you could either use ground beef or turkey meat, and then you simply need tomato sauce. I preferably like spicy sauce, but it's up to you, whatever sauce you like. For this dish, the appliances that you need is a pot for the meatballs and a lid to simply cover them, another pot for the pasta and a lid as well, a cutting board, cooking sheet, or aluminum foil if your budget is tight to prepare the meatballs, a spoon for the meatballs, a strainer for the pasta, and you'll need oven mitts for the oven for the Texas toast, and then tongs to place the pasta from the pot to your dish. The first thing you need to do is wash your hands because you need to be sanitary. Every chef knows that washing your hands is the secret to success. Okay, then we can get started. So for the meatballs, I prefer to use turkey meat because I feel like it is more healthy. So what you need to do is just take a little ball from the turkey meat or ground beef if that's what you're using, and just roll it in a ball like this. And then what you want to do is, I use oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, and crushed red pepper. You could use whatever you like, any way you like to make your meatballs is fine. Some people use breadcrumbs, some people use egg in there to get a little feeling, yolky feeling towards it. It's all about preference. I kind of use these spices like how you put on a pizza. You just bake in the seasonings in there. And the good thing about this dish is it's kind of like a semi-homemade, so the only thing you're really cooking for it is the meatballs. And everything else is pre-made. Just roll in the ball like this. And for your preference, you could use as much as you want for all the seasoning. I personally like crushed red peppers because I like it nice and spicy. Okay, and then just roll it all in the ball, like this. Move on to the next one. Okay, and now we're on to the last one. And then if you want to add this to the sauce as well to bring up the spices in the meatballs, you could do that as well. Oregano. Okay, so now that the meatballs are done, what you need to do is bring them over to the stove. First, we just rinse off my hands to get rid of all the meat. Okay. So now what you want to do is put sauce in a pot and let it simmer and boil for a couple minutes until you see the sauce start boiling. And any sauce is fine. It depends, like if I said before, like if you like it spicy, if you like it garlicky. You could even use meat sauce too to some more meat there. And I use about like 2 jars because when you put the meatballs in there, you want it to be fully covered. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now just put on the stove and let it boil. Now that the sauce is boiling, what you want to do is put the meatballs in there. Carefully place them in, you don't want to burn yourself. And once they're all inserted, you want to take your spoon and kind of cover them with all the sauce. But make sure that the ball shape of the meat is still preserved. Just like that. And the more meatballs you have, the longer it takes to cook, but because you only have 6 in the big fudge, it should take about anywhere to 45 minutes to an hour. Once all the meatballs are placed in, you want to put the top on, raise up the heat. Now that the meatballs have been cooking for 15 minutes, I'm just going to check on them. And the meatballs kept their shape, they're nice and round. And just pour some sauce on top of them. You can kind of tell when they're almost getting cooked because the meat changes color. In the meantime, while they're still cooking for a couple more minutes, I'm going to preheat the oven to 425 for the Texas toast. So now that the meatballs are still cooking and the oven is preheating, you're going to want to put water in a pot for the pasta and let it boil. You don't have to fill it up all the way. Halfway, 3/4 is about right. Okay. Now the water for the pasta is boiling. You want to take your pasta and put it in the pot. What I like to do is I like to break the pasta in half. So then you can fit more in the pot. And the spaghetti isn't as long when it's on your dish. And when the noodles begin to soften, then they'll fit more in the pot. Okay, now that the pasta is in the pot, then you want to take the heat for the meatballs. You want to lower it because now that they're cooked, you just want to keep them nice and warm. In the meantime of that, I'm also going to put more seasoning in the sauce. I'm going to take some oregano. Take some crushed red peppers because I love my spiciness. This smells so good. Just mix it around. Look how perfectly these meatballs are. They're perfectly round. They kept their shape nice and perfect. I'm just going to pop there. And the heat will absorb it and the noodles will cook faster. Okay, now we're going to put the Texas toast in the oven. If you have a cooking sheet or aluminum foil, you want to put that first in the oven, just so the crumbs get collected. You don't want that fire alarm going off. Okay. And take the toast and put it on top of aluminum foil. Okay, and we'll let it cook for 5 to 8 minutes. And lower the water for the pasta. Now that the pasta is being cooked, the meatballs are being warmed, and the Texas toast is in the oven, you want to start cooking the vegetables. All you have to do is place them in the microwave for about 5 minutes. Now that the Texas toast is done, you want to take them out of the oven. Oh, I can smell that garlic. I'm going to place them on a plate. Get this one to work. Homemade Italian dishes, they are the best. Okay. Good plate. So they're nice and crisp. And now you want to strain the pasta. Okay? Take the pot off. Make sure you turn off the burner. Make sure you get all the water out. Pasta's doing a little dance. Okay. It's falling out all of this. Okay, and I'll put it back in the pot. Make sure you put it on a different burner because you don't want the spaghetti to start burning. Okay. Now, Let's double check on the meatballs to make sure everything is done. Look how delicious that looks. Everything got timed perfectly. Okay. Now our dish is complete. Now it's time to serve yourself. Can't wait to eat. I'm starving. Let's take some pasta. And take your homemade meatballs. I like a lot of sauce, so I'm going to try to put pasta in it. Oh my god, I can't wait to dig in. Okay, this is Texas toast. And for a little nutrition, put the vegetables on the side. Now it's time to eat. That concludes our episode for today. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed cooking our semi-whole Italian dish. Spaghetti and meatballs, Texas toast, and a vegetable medley.